like you. Be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one.
Today is not an ordinary day. And what appeared on our timelines was not just another teaser, clip, or behind-the-scenes moment that comes and goes. No, today was the day the entire fandom stopped, froze, screamed, gasped, and fell in love all at once. Because the moment the preview for the Jimin x Jungkook, Are You Sure? Season 2-inch photobook was released, everything changed. The atmosphere shifted. A wave of emotion hit like a tidal wave. Something about these images felt too real, too intimate, too tender, and far beyond the boundary of just a photo shoot. From the very beginning, Season 2 carried a different energy, closer, bolder, softer, and strangely more honest. It didn't feel like we were being shown staged moments. Instead, it felt like we were being invited into a small, private room that usually belongs only to them. A room filled with laughters that don't need translations, eye contacts that last half a second but say everything, small touches that mean more than 1,000 words, and silences that feel full instead of empty. This photobook opens that door just a little wider and whispers, "Look, this is how they exist together." When the images dropped, it wasn't just timelines exploding, it was fans everywhere forgetting how to breathe. There was something undeniably different, something raw and unfiltered, woven into every frame. It didn't feel like two idols performing. It felt like two human beings sharing moments the camera just happened to witness. One of the strongest moments in the photobook is when they film each other. Not posing like models, not acting for the camera, but capturing each other in a way that feels deeply personal. The way their eyes meet through the lens feels like a quiet confession. This is how I see you. When Jimin holds the camera and looks at Jungkook, there's a warmth that is difficult to describe. Pride, softness, admiration, and something gentle that lingers in the air. Jungkook responds with a shy smile, one that almost says, "Hyung, don't look at me like that." It feels less like content and more like a private moment accidentally exposed to the world. And when Jungkook films Jimin, the mood shifts into something even softer, almost protective. The way Jungkook looks at Jimin is not the way one idol looks at another. It's the look of someone who has memorized every small detail, the kind of familiarity you gain only from seeing someone up close, over and over, without cameras, without scripts, without expectations. The tenderness in his eyes is impossible to miss. This is why fans once again crowned Jungkook with the ultimate title, the undisputed definition of boyfriend material. And he earns it effortlessly. One of the sweetest, most heart-stopping scenes is when Jungkook feeds Jimin. Yes, feeds him. The movement is natural, soft, unthinking, like something they've done countless times regardless of whether a camera is present. Jimin's reaction makes it even sweeter, a mix of surprise, shyness, and something like quiet panic, as if even he doesn't quite know what to do with that level of affection. Watching this moment captured so clearly feels like we're witnessing something that was never meant for the public eye. Then comes the now iconic phenomenon, the neck-coated chaos of Season 2. For reasons unknown, Jimin seems to gravitate toward Jungkook's neck in nearly every candid shot, sometimes teasing, sometimes leaning in so close it feels almost instinctive, sometimes looking like he's about to bite playfully. And the best part? Jungkook does the exact same thing. Their faces come dangerously close in several moments, close enough for fans to collectively scream, "Are they about to kiss? Is this improvisation? Did the camera forget to stop rolling?" Their expressions are too natural. Jimin giggling softly, Jungkook smiling shyly, their faces separated by almost nothing. They don't look like two people filming a show. They look like two people who forgot the camera was there. Then there's the moment when Jungkook enters his wolf mode. Not literally, of course, but with the chaotic, playful energy of someone who feels completely free. Meanwhile, Jimin, with his gentle older brother warmth, places a steadying hand on Jungkook's shoulder or arm, grounding him instantly. It's adorable and heartwarming, showing a dynamic that has been theirs for years. Jungkook can be his wildest self, because Jimin can calm him with nothing more than a touch. It's a language only the two of them seem to understand. Another memorable moment is when Jungkook mimics Jimin's cute poses. From hand gestures to eye expressions to tiny smiles, Jungkook mirrors everything with surprising accuracy. It's funny and endearing, but also revealing. You can only imitate someone this closely if you've watched them, really watched them, for a long time. And Jungkook watches Jimin. That much is obvious. There's also a quiet night scene where they sit together, side by side. No exaggerated poses. No dramatic lighting. No scripted dialogue. Just the two of them, sitting close in a silence that feels peaceful rather than empty. It's the kind of silence that only exists between people who know each other deeply, people who don't need noise to feel connected. Sharing silence is one of the most intimate things two people can do, and they sit in it as if it's their natural state. And then, the scene that sent shockwaves through every corner of the fandom. Jimin sitting on Jungkook's shoulders in the pool. The ease of it is unbelievable. Jimin climbs on like it's something he's done 100 times, and Jungkook holds him with steady confidence, no hesitation, no awkwardness. It looks so normal for them. Too normal. Like walking. Like breathing. Like something their bodies instinctively know how to do. Fans everywhere screamed in every language imaginable. Another warm moment is when Jimin lightly taps Jungkook's forehead with his finger. Jimin laughs brightly, the kind of laugh that lights up his entire face. Jungkook, overwhelmed by the cuteness, ducks his head and hides his smile behind his hand. Whether embarrassed, shy, or simply flustered, no one knows. And then Jungkook taps Jimin's forehead back, making Jimin giggle and touch Jungkook's shoulder in return. The entire atmosphere between them in that moment feels like closeness, comfort, warmth, and years of knowing each other. Not acting. Not performing. Just the... All these scenes, from the playful to the soft, from the teasing to the quietly intimate, build toward one undeniable conclusion. This photo book is not promotional content. It feels like documentation of a real bond. A collection of moments between two people who are deeply familiar with each other. Two people who don't need to pretend. Two people who instinctively know how to make the other laugh, relax, and feel at home. And perhaps that's why Season 2 feels so powerful. Because what we're seeing is not just photos. What we're seeing is a connection. We're witnessing the way two people exist when they're comfortable, truly comfortable, with each other. When their guard is down, when the world fades, when the camera becomes invisible. Season 2 is intimate, bold, tender, and unexpectedly honest. So now the question is, if this is how intense Season 2 already is, are we even ready for whatever they show us next?